am Shadow the Edgelord.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
It's me. And today I'm doing a little bit of a different video. I have some custom figures that I just want to show off. Some of these I've made last summer, and were going to be in a video, but I never ended up making it. I don't know. I think I got out of it and didn't feel like doing it. So here we go. We got some guys here that I just wanted to show because I think they look cool. But yeah, keep in mind that I don't think that a lot of these are the best, but you know, yeah. So I'm just gonna go over a lot of them and just talk to you about them, and yeah, just get some critiques on what you guys think I should do better. But yeah, I'm gonna get started off with the one I just showed off, because he has literally nothing to do with these four on the side. And that's Shadow here. So my friend gave me like a defective Shadow the Hedgehog figure. His arm like was broken, and I couldn't get it to fit on properly, so I said fuck it, and I just like ripped it off. Not really ripped it off, but I just kept it off, and I had like these three little, I don't know what they are. They're like pins or something. And I just made him like, I pretty much turned him into like the governor from The Walking Dead. Pretty much, except if he didn't have an arm. So I guess he's like kind of Rick in a way. I guess that's where I got my inspiration from. But yeah, I kind of just, you know, I made him look edgy. He got blood on his boots. I mean, whatever, sneakers, I don't care, his Nike shoes. He's got an eye patch. You can't actually take it off. I used wire for it. I was trying to use rubber bands, but it wasn't working, so I used a wire. And yeah, it's kind of cool. I chipped like his ear. This is more a simplistic thing that I did. But yeah, he's very edgy. But yeah, this is Shadow if he killed Sonic, because I also had this like broken bootleg Sonic figure. It was already kind of destroyed, so I just made it bloody as like an accessory, so you can like hold that. And then my friend gave me this gun, so you know, that's Shadow. He has nothing to do with Jurassic Park or Godzilla, but you know, I think Shadow's cool. I mean, who doesn't think Shadow's cool?
Disgusting black creatures, get out of my...
But yeah, that's Shadow. Next up, I'm gonna talk about, this is a Spino custom. This was last summer, 2024. I took on the idea to make one because, you know, there are 3D printed parts that are out, and, you know, I want my accurate Spino, so I went ahead and did it. Unfortunately, the figure that I got, he has very loose joints. If anyone could figure out how to fix this, that would be greatly appreciated. Unless I do end up selling him, but, you know, that's just pretty much it. Like, unfortunately, he's just very loose. His tail doesn't stick up. Neither does his head. They just flop back down, and he can't really stand at all. Like, his legs are also kind of loose. But I think out of, like, all the custom figures I've done, I'm actually going to bring this up a little bit because I feel like it's down too low, so I can actually, like, show this off. I feel like out of all the custom... Okay. Sorry. Out of all the custom figures I've done, this guy I feel like is one of the best painted-wise. I just like how I did the head and whatnot. It's not perfect, I'm not going to say that, but it's better than my other kind of figures I've painted. And, yeah, I just really like how it came out. Again, it's not perfect, but if I were to show you this, I feel like anyone would be like, that's a Jurassic Park Spino. But unfortunately, he cannot stand, so he's kind of just sitting very, very sad in the corner. You know, get a fucking timeout. You don't even, like, move properly. But, actually, the funny thing is, the Spino that I use, because there's a lot of, Spinos from Mattel, was the original, the Legacy Collection one. That was on, Mercury. Not Mercury, but however you say it, I'm going to pop it on screen. Someone was selling one, didn't have a foot, and I'm like, oh, well, I'm already going to get rid of the feet anyway, so I'll just buy that one. So I bought that, and, yeah, I just changed the head added the tail. Unfortunately, like the piece that I had broke, so it kind of looks weird, and so does the feet a little bit. It's not perfectly sealed, but that's whatever. But yeah, if anyone knows how I could fix it from being so loose and squeaky, that would be great. Otherwise, I may sell it because they are making a Hammond Collection Spino. I don't know if that's going to be the Rebirth one. I will be going over the Rebirth trailer, just a little breakdown, but yeah, we'll be going over that. But yeah, that's that. Next up, this is my first ever attempt at making an articulated Godzilla figure, and I'm just going to make it very clear, I don't think this is good at all. I do think it's fine, but like, I mean, he looks off. I mean, his arms are like ridiculously long, and I made the neck one singular joint. So, yeah, make do what you want. And I changed the head sculpt. I did kind of, like, you know, it doesn't look that great. I will say that. I'm not going to say this thing looks great, but, you know. I also made this around the same time as this guy here, but, you know, it is what it is. He can move his yeah, that's already another thing. Yeah. So, this guy just falls apart just as much as, like, the SH1. But, yeah, his arms are, like, you know, they are what they are. It's not a perfect figure, honestly, but yeah. I did make his tail like a bunch of joints, but again, it's just not perfect at all. But it's my first attempt, you know. You never expect to. Fucking hell, man. He's had to put his arm back on. I might sell this, probably not for a lot of money. I probably sell it for like $40, because this thing is not perfect by any means. Definitely not worth as much as an SH figure, that's for sure. Unless you think this is better, which if you do, I think there's a problem with you. So that's that. And next I got my more recent, these are my two recent things I've done. This is my custom Hammond Collection Carnotaurus. It's inspired by the Jurassic Park builder paint, or like color scheme. So I just did that. I had an extra one and I was like, I want to do something with him, so this is what I did. Again, I wouldn't say he's perfect looking. His teeth are kind of fucked up, but I didn't want to do anything with that. And I totally forgot to paint the dew claws. Whatever. I'm not, like, too mad about that. It's just, Mattel didn't even paint it, so. It's not even that I didn't want to paint it or I was lazy. I just forgot about that. And, yeah, that's this guy. All the joints move pretty good. So, yeah, I still have the original as well. But yeah, he moves pretty good. And I'm really glad with how it came out. I, like, repainted this guy, like, a dozen times to try to get it right. And I think I finally got it right. Because it's hard to, like, do that little, like, paint kind of scheme with it. Like, painting around the black kind of striping. But I managed to do it okay, I think. In my opinion, I think I managed to do it fine. I don't know if his eyes got fucked up, too. I can't tell, because you can't even, like, see the pupil. Well, it's still there. I left that alone. But, yeah, that's this guy. He looks cool. I like how he came out. And then my final one is, this is my own kaiju. So I kind of drew up
Is that
in
your
college.
fucking mermaid man persona?
This, like, kaiju I was making. And then I was like, oh, this kind of looks cool. So I'm going to make it into an actual figure. And this is it. It's kind of like a Frankenstein's monster of, like, two different kaiju in one, but I kind of like it. I don't know. I like it. I kind of just used cardboard for the spikes and then wire for the red areas.
A level 4 naughty
yeah,
lister?
It's cool. Not crazy. Not something that's like, oh yeah, this is like the greatest kaiju ever, but I don't know. I thought it was cool. And okay, then I'm going to pop up the drawing. The drawing is nothing special. Like, it's not like a top-tier drawing. I just thought my idea was kind of cool, so I came into fruition. So, yeah, those are all my customs. Let me know what you guys think. What I should change, what I should do better on. I want critiques. Don't just be, they look like shit. I mean, if you want to say they look like shit, it's a free country. Say they look like shit. It's okay. I don't care. But just know, maybe you never know who could be, you know, coming at you. And, like, if you could say the wrong thing, and then someone might, you know, kill you. I don't know. I'm just putting that out there. Because, like, fucking hell, I can't get this.
Shadow the Edgelord.
Shadow the Edgelord may come for
Shadow
you.
the Edgelord.
And he may be very angry from your comments. He may be very angry. He may be very angry. He may.
Shadow the Edgelord. 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 Shadow the Edgelord.